So you're a film born in Tokyo.
My mom is from Mindoro, from Calapan. My dad is from upstate New York. So I am Phil-Am. I started wrestling in Tokyo, Japan when I was 8 years old.
Well, you've been an MMA fighter for many years now, but being in Physical Asia, how did you end up on the show?
They reached out to me. I actually thought it was a scam.
The question in everyone's mind, what do you think of for 2 hours and 43 minutes? You can keep on hanging up there.
Oh, so you watch a lot of anime too?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
We're 90s kids.
There
That's
you
all
go.
we do.
Yes, we have to stick together.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
In this episode, we sit down with a sensational MMA fighter and athlete who shot to stardom after participating in a hit reality TV show. Get to know the other side of Mark Mugen in this PeopleAsia feature.
Hello, Mark.
Hello.
Welcome to PeopleAsia.
Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
How long have you been in this kind of shape? I mean, you're a pretty fit guy.
I started wrestling in Tokyo, Japan when I was 8 years old. I'm 37 now. So actually my first foray into dieting and calorie counting was when I was 8 years old. Because in wrestling you have weight classes. So when I was 8, it sounds a little extreme, but when I was 8 years old, I had to make different weight classes for wrestling, and I had to, be careful with what I ate. Wrestling was my first love, so I fell in love with the sport of wrestling. Not WWE wrestling, that's freestyle wrestling, like Olympic-style wrestling. And it was my dream for the longest time to represent the Philippines in the Olympics. But then when I was a senior in high school, I got involved with MMA, mixed martial arts. I started training, and I saw that as a possible career path. Instead.
How did your parents react when you said that I'm gonna do MMA now?
Yeah, they of course they were concerned. No father or mother wants to see their kid get punched in the face for a living, right? But especially now that I'm also a parent, I understand it. But yeah, I'm very thankful that they were supportive and they didn't give me any. They let me follow my dreams and let me fight. And always supported me. So, but for sure they were concerned.
Well, you've been an MMA fighter for many years now, but being in Physical Asia, I guess that's really blew up your social media presence and your popularity. Are you used to having strangers take their photos with you by now?
Yeah, it's a little different. It takes some getting used to, But honestly, I'm grateful for the fans, and I'm grateful that everyone tuned in and watched the show, and that the show was a hit.
For our viewers, how did you end up on the show?
They reached out to me, and when they first reached out to me, I actually thought it was a scam because I'm a fan of the first 2 seasons, Physical 100, season 1 and 2. And then when we had the interview and we had the Zoom call, and I, face-to-face online and saw them in their offices in Seoul, I was like, oh my gosh, this is real. So yeah, it was super exciting and yeah, awesome.
Did that come with a lot of offers also, like commercial modeling? I see you're now a commercial model.
Yes, I've had some brands reach out, which is a big blessing. So I have some projects lined up for 2026.
And you mentioned to us earlier that you filmed this in February 2024, but you were only able to see it with the rest of us when it finally was streamed on Netflix.
Yeah, there was a lot of anticipation. I was super anxious, thinking about everything that happened months and months ago. And yeah, I think there were 7-8 months before the show came out.
And then, of course, the question in everyone's mind, what do you think of for 2 hours and 43 minutes so that you can keep on hanging up there and do splits?
One of my jokes was that the song Enya, Only Time, was going through my head, because yeah, it's just so long. And what they actually didn't show on in the show was that, well, our teammates are all behind us, right? But we're looking out into a black abyss. So we're looking out into this dark set, and there are cameras scattered throughout the set, but we can't really see them. We can only see the flickers of some lights. I was just trying to keep my mind calm and, a lot of positive self-talk and trying to conserve as much energy as possible.
And, unexpectedly, so many heartthrobs out of that show. You, Yoshi, so many people. Were you surprised with that? When
I mean, yeah, definitely a lot of guys on the show whose followings went up. Yoshi, the guy with the giant shoulders from Japan. Amoti.
Moti, yeah.
Yeah, lots of fans, all of those guys. And yeah, I was definitely surprised with the online response.
It has to be asked, how has your life changed after Physical Asia?
I mean, yeah, you know, I'm a pretty low-key guy. I think it's just business as usual for me. Besides, you know, the people recognizing me and the new brands that I'm working with, huge blessings. You know, if the right offer for an MMA fight comes up, I'll definitely take it. And other than that, I'll keep making funny content videos and bullshito and silly gym skits, you know, just to entertain people.
Did you make any friends from Physical Asia?
Yeah, definitely. The members of the Philippine team, where we all got closer. Actually, the funny thing is we didn't know each other when we got to Korea. The only person that I knew was Justin Hernandez because we did a workout and a shoot together years ago. So all the Philippine team, we all got much closer. And yeah, I've met Lara quite a few times since the show and worked out with her in Pampanga at her gym. And you know, from the other countries, I do keep in touch with some of them. I visited James in Thailand last month.
We saw that.
Was fun. Yeah. James is a great guy. Yeah, he's really like that in person. You know, he's a character. He's awesome. And yeah, James and Sunny, I met both of them in Thailand. So
did Yoonsil visit you? Yoonsil of Korea.
Yoonsil, yes. Yoonsil visited Lara, and I was passing through because I was on my way up to Baguio from Manila. So we stopped by Pampanga, got in a workout together, and made some content. And yeah, Yoonsil's awesome. Also, yeah, also a great person.
How about acting? I saw you acting.
I've done 2 projects. I did Keys to the Heart with Zanjo Marudo a few years ago, where I played a jackass. I played like a really bad guy, a boxer, champion MMA fighter that is a jerk basically. And then I did Sins of the Father, the TV show with Gerald Anderson recently. And yeah, I think acting is something I'd enjoy, you know, depending on the project. I think if it's something like action or something exciting like action with fight scenes, yeah, I could do that. That'd be fun.
So Mark Mugen, action star, could happen. Ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know. Let's see.
We'll make it happen, right, fans? Yeah.
Could be fun.
So you're a film, born in Tokyo.
Yes.
And then you were raised in Mindoro also?
Yeah, so my mom is from Mindoro, from Calapan. My dad is from upstate New York. So I am Philam. But I was born and raised in Tokyo, Japan because my parents were international school teachers over there. And, you know, growing up, my parents would make sure that we would go to, you know, see their hometowns. So I would come to the Philippines regularly every summer or every Christmas, or I go to my dad's hometown in New York.
What was your earliest memory of the Philippines when you visited?
One of my earliest memories, I have 2 really early memories. One is walking around SM Mega Mall and thinking like this is the craziest, biggest place I've ever been to. And then the other memory is in Mindoro in Calapan, my mom's hometown, during New Year's. New Year's being so loud, and I must have been like, I don't know, like 5. But yeah, that was when I learned that we take our New Year serious in the Philippines.
What do you think is the most Filipino part of you?
I think my heart, you know, the way I view things. I definitely think I'm more Asian with how I view and approach things. I have an American accent. I went to international school, but I think my outlook and my values are very Asian.
And you're also a family man.
Yes.
So sorry, ladies. Mark Mugen is married.
I've been married. We celebrated our 11-year anniversary. And yeah, I have 2 kids. A boy and a girl, 7 and 5 years old.
How's life like in the STRIEGL household?
Pretty crazy, because at this age, our kids at 5 and 7, they have a lot of energy, and my wife and I are both athletes. My wife used to play for Ateneo, volleyball at Ateneos. Our kids have the same energy, and they're always bickering because they're 2 years apart too, boy and girls. But yeah, it's great.
So Mark, tell us something about your love life. How did you meet Star?
This was in my mid-20s, and I was in Baguio at the time just training and you know, getting ready for my next professional fight. for MMA. And we had a mutual friend that told me that there was this nice girl at the tennis court and that I should meet her. We clicked immediately and we got along. We had our first date that night after meeting at the tennis court.
What do you like most about Star?
Yeah, she's kind, compassionate. She understands also how crazy athletes can be and like my lifestyle. And also, for example, fighters, we diet, right, and lose 10 kilos before every fight, right, on average, right? So there are times when I'm hangry or I'm stressed out, you know, and or I'm cranky just from overtraining, and you know I have a fight coming up. But also because she's an athlete, she understands that, and she's always been very supportive and kind. And you know, after the fights, I always apologize and take us all out to eat dinner somewhere nice.
Were you already married when you got that injury in your eye where you had the titanium?
Yes, yeah. We were already married, so she's seen me through a ton of fights. Been there live. Actually cornered me for one fight before. She's actually in my corner, and she saw me not live, but she saw me when I had that orbital fracture in my UFC fight.
Does being a family man ever affect your drive as an athlete? Are you more afraid or?
I don't think, no, not afraid, but definitely more motivated. You know, more motivated having a family to provide and support, and you know, having my kids cheering me on, of course, is you know, it's a great feeling. So definitely more motivated.
Before you became Mark Mugen, how was the journey like?
And I remember when I was starting in MMA, you know, my first 5 professional fights, I was hardly making anything and just living from fight to fight. And it was only until my 5th professional fight that I got a solid contract and was able to, you know, tuck away some money. There were some fights, for example, where I would have to pay for my own flight to go there to the country to fight their local guy.
How did you make ends meet back in the day?
Yeah, I just grinded from fight to fight and budgeted properly, and you know, did some.
Did you take on any odd jobs?
When I was in college, I worked at Toys R Us. I also worked at a sandwich shop in California, in San Diego, where I went for college. So I did have some odd jobs. I taught English for a time in Japan, in Tokyo.
So you're a tough fighter. We've seen you fight in the ring. We've seen you in PeopleAsia. But as a person, how would you describe yourself? What were the biggest challenges that you've had to overcome?
I think, yeah, as a person, I've always been very goal-focused and goal-oriented. You know, I'm a very competitive guy.
Do you ever have off days?
Yeah, definitely. Sundays is
Sundays are the off days.
You know, you have to.
What do you do on these off days?
Watch Netflix, relax, go to dinner with the family. I enjoy my cheat meals. You know, I think everything has to be in balance.
Do you cook Filipino food?
I do.
What is your killer Filipino dish?
Like my mom's recipe, adobo with coconut milk. I like adding coconut milk and a little bit of spice.
Mark Mugen, it means limitless.
Yes.
You picked it up from an anime.
Yes.
What anime are we talking about?
It's called Samurai Champloo. I'm a big anime dork. I love anime. I watched the new Demon Slayer movie that came out because I was too busy. I didn't watch it in cinemas when it came out. So
even up to now, you like your anime?
Yeah, I love anime. I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z. You know, and growing up in Japan, of course, you know, I watched so much anime, and then even now at my age, I love watching anime. So watching My Hero.
What's your favorite anime?
There's so many good ones.
I'm Team Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon. I've never watched Sailor Moon. I was watching. Well, when Sailor Moon was out, I was watching Dragon Ball.
Yeah, well, I figured.
It's the same era. My favorite anime, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, is definitely up there. That's just a great anime with adult themes too, right? So it's like
it's so dark.
It's so dark. It's good. Yeah. It's a good
My favorite
anime.
character there is Lust.
Yes.
Who's your favorite character?
Probably the main character. Probably the main character.
The brothers.
Cool. Yes, yeah, the brothers, both of them. Yeah, just their tandem together is so cool. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Also, you watch a lot of anime too?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We're 90s kids.
That's
all we do.
Yes, we have to stick together.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
Yu Yu Hakusho was one of my
Nice.
favorites.
Another great one.
The creator of Sailor Moon and Yu Yu Hakusho got married.
Really?
Yeah, they have a kid.
That's
Sorry,
amazing.
That's
Oh, that's really cool. Wow. I had no idea.
The
They
kid
need
is
to
not
make
into
now they
anime.
need- oh, that's what a shame.
Yeah.
They need to make another anime together.
Yeah,
As a
yeah,
couple, you know, they got to put their creative juices together.
Mhm. Okay.
But yeah, no, there's so many good anime. I think another good one is Naruto Shippuden.
Mhm.
Yeah, Naruto Shippuden. Because yeah, not Boruto or not the first one, Naruto Shippuden. Because yeah, with the fourth Ninja War and everything, it's so dramatic and so epic. That's right.
Outside of sports, was there ever a point in your life that pushed you to your limits?
Outside of sports, you know, pandemic. You know, I think everyone was pushed to their limit. You know, worrying about where the next paycheck was going to come from and seeing everything shut down for so many months, right? And just the uncertainties. You know, thankfully I got signed by the UFC. I think 6 months into pandemic. So I was able to go over to the States and,
What a
and
relief.
fight. Yeah, what a relief. Exactly.
What's your next fight?
Fight. I'm probably going to compete. The last SEA Games, Sambo wasn't included. Hopefully in the next SEA Games, I'll be able to represent with Sambo.
Mhm. How about as an artista?
As an artist.
Uh-huh.
If the right project comes, I'd love to do some more cool action projects.
Guys, we can totally see it. So thank you, Mark,
Thank
and
you. Thanks so
congratulations
much.
again,
Thank
and
you.
thank you for coming to this
Thank you.
interview.
Thanks for having me. Real lives, real stories, real people. This is Mark Mugen for PeopleAsia's YouTube channel. Like and subscribe.